All right, let's talk about something that's, absolutely critical for every single business out there, data security. We're going to break down how TallyPrime's latest release is a complete game changer for protecting your most valuable asset, your financial data. So let's just dive right in. It's that feeling, right? The absolute nightmare scenario. You fire up your computer, go to open your accounts, and then you see this, a message that just makes your heart completely stop. Data corruption, a hard disk failure, it's literally every business owner's biggest fear. I mean, just think about that for a second. All those years of invoices, your transactions, compliance records, poof, just vanished. Imagine the panic, the cost, the absolute chaos of trying to rebuild all of that from scratch. It's a devastating blow that, honestly, a lot of businesses just can't recover from. And for years, what was our best defense? A pen drive. Seriously. We relied on someone, maybe ourselves, remembering to manually take a backup at the end of every single day. But let's be real. People get busy, people forget. It was a system built on hope, not reliability. Well, thankfully, that era is over. Enter TallyPrime Release 7.0. And look, this isn't just another update. It's a fundamental shift in how we think about data safety. It takes us from that manual, unreliable chore to an automated, intelligent service built for the way we work today. So what's the real difference? Let's put them side by side. On one hand, you've got the old way, totally prone to human error, physically vulnerable. On the other, with TallyPrime 7.0 and a valid TSS subscription, you get an automated, scheduled, and securely encrypted cloud system. It's a total transformation in how you protect your data. And this whole transformation is powered by two core features that work together perfectly. First, there's TallyDrive, which is basically your dedicated, secure vaults up in the cloud. And second, you've got Schedule Backup, the brains of the operation that makes the whole thing automatic. Let's break down how they actually work. So, first up is TallyDrive. The easiest way to think about this is like a personal, super secure digital Fort Knox that's built exclusively for your Tally data. This is the safe place where all your automated backups are going to live, far away from any local hardware disaster. Now pay attention to that word, dedicated. This is really important. This isn't just some generic folder on a random cloud drive. TallyDrive is purpose-built for Tally data. That means it's not only stored securely, but it's also encrypted and managed in the best possible way for quick and easy recovery. And getting started is ridiculously simple. It's a one-time setup, that's it. You just head to the data menu, that's Alt-Y, select TallyDrive login, and pop in the same tally.net ID you already use. Boom, you've just created a secure tunnel between your computer and your cloud vault. Okay, listen up, because this part is mission critical. During the setup, you're going to create something called an encryption key. This is your private personal key to unlock your data. Not even Tally can access it. You have to write it down, store it somewhere super safe, because without it, your backup is permanently locked. It's security that you control. All right, so your vault is connected and ready to go. Now let's look at the second piece of the puzzle, Schedule Backup. This is where the real magic happens. This is what lets you set your data protection policy and then just forget about it. It's amazing. And the process is so straightforward, you'll wonder why it wasn't always this way. You go to Data, click Schedule Backup, pick the company you want to protect, and then decide how often. For a really busy company, you might even choose hourly. Then you just point the destination to TallyDrive, click Save, and you're done. Once you save that schedule, a special little service starts running quietly in the background on your machine. It doesn't matter if Tally is open or closed. As long as your computer is on, that service will wake up at the right time, encrypt your data, and send it securely up to TallyDrive. You literally don't have to lift a finger. So you've set it all up, it's running in the background, but what happens when disaster actually strikes? This is the moment of truth, right? This is the big payoff for all that preparation. Let's walk through what the rescue mission looks like. This is exactly why scheduled backups are such a game changer. Imagine you make a huge mistake or your data gets corrupted at 4 p.m. Because you had a backup run successfully just a couple hours earlier at 2 p.m., you've only lost at most 2 hours of work. You can literally just rewind time to right before the problem happened. And the restore process is just as simple as the setup. You go to restore, but instead of fumbling for a local file, you just select TallyDrive as the source. Tally will then show you all your available backup versions. You pick that clean 2 p.m. version, enter that all-important encryption key you saved, and that is it. And just like that, you're done. No panic, no frantic calls to IT experts, no desperate search for that one pen drive that might have the right file. In just a few minutes, your company data is restored, and you are right back to business, completely sidestepping what could have been an absolute catastrophe. So, what's the big takeaway from all this? It's simple. TallyPrime 7.0 fundamentally changes data backup from this tedious, easy-to-forget chore into an automated background service. It's really all about securing your peace of mind.
It honestly boils down to these 3 simple steps. First, make sure your TSS subscription is active, and then log into TallyDrive. Second, set up your automated schedule, just once. And third, you can genuinely relax, knowing your data is being professionally protected around the clock.
And this protection is so comprehensive. By moving your backup offsite and into the secure TallyDrive cloud, you're not just protected from a corrupted file, you're now protected from physical disasters, things like fire, theft, or just a simple sudden hard drive failure. Your critical records are no longer tied to just one physical machine in one location. So we'll just leave you with this one question. After seeing how simple and powerful this automated protection really is, take a moment to think about your current setup. Is your financial data the absolute lifeblood of your business? Is it truly safe? With TallyPrime 7.0, the answer can finally and confidently be yes.